guys, today we're going to build a raised bed garden. So we're going to start first with the tools that you need, and this is going to be the first part of a multi-part series about gardening, and we're going to talk about irrigation, vegetables, how to protect your vegetables, and things like that. So stay tuned. Alright, so here are a few tools we're going to use today. Drill, speed square, measuring tape, pencil, 3.5-inch spacks screws, and 1.25-inch spack screws. We're also going to use a miter saw to make our cuts. So let's cut some wood. Alright guys, we are in our shop, so let's go ahead and talk about the materials we're going to use today. I have 16 1-inch by 6-inch by 6-foot fence panels, pressure treated fence panels. They were $1.30 a piece at Home Depot, which usually I think they're $2.40. So if you're going to go buy these anytime soon, look online before you go to the store and check the price. They'll honor it at the store. We also have 8 1x4 by 8 foot pieces for the trim, and then we also have 2 2x4 by 8 for the sides. So this is all the wood materials you'll need. So let's go ahead and start cutting. Alright, our first step is going to be measuring out our fence panels. So we're doing a 4-foot by 4-foot square garden. So what we're going to do for the first side is we're going to measure it out 4 inches or 4 feet and 1 inch, just so that on this side of the box it's going to be a little bit longer, so they'll match up on the ends. So we will measure a total of 49 inches. And using our speed square, draw our line. Next, we're going to take this to the miter saw, and we're going to make some cuts. Alright guys, so we have our 2 sides, both cut, all 4 of these pieces cut to 49 inches. The next 4 pieces we're going to cut to 48. So let's go ahead and set these to the side and pull up 4 more boards. Alright, let's cut these. Alright guys, so we have our 2 sets of cut wood here. We have our 49-inch and we have our 49-inch, 48-inch pieces of fence board. We're going to measure these out to 11.5 inches, which is the exact height of this. These 2 pieces stacked on top of each other. And that way we'll have a way to lay our trim pieces across the top. So let's go ahead and measure these out and cut them. Alright guys, so we have all of our cut pieces of the 2x4s. There are a total of 16. 8 per box. So next we're going to start drilling some holes and then putting some screws in. Alright, so now we're going to do this to the next side. Alright, so now we have our first part of our box together. Next, we're going to grab our 2x4s and drill them into this, and we're going to build the remainder of the fence panels onto the sides, instead of building basically two boxes and hoping that they go together. Okay, so we have both of our 2x4 pieces on our one side. Next, we're going to flip this over and do the exact same thing. Alright, so now we have all four corners drilled in. We're going to grab our secondary level and start screwing that in. Alright guys, so now we've laid in our longer, the 49-inch piece. We're going to start with that. And we're using our longer quick grips. And we're squeezing the two pieces together so that we can have a nice tight seal. So next we're going to grab our 1.5 inch Spax screws and start screwing it in. Alright guys, so we have all four sides added on there. Next we are going to divide this distance here, and we're going to put one of these and we're going to drill it to it so that it holds these two pieces together. So keeps them from bowing out and makes it look a little bit nicer. So that's next. Alright guys, so our final step in the construction of our raised beds is going to be the trim piece that's going to run on top of the bed. So this will be a piece where we lay rest our arms on when we're working in the garden. And so what we're using are 1x4 pieces of pine. They're untreated. They're $1.99 maybe from Home Depot. And so what we're doing is we're cutting them at 45-degree angles. So we measured the length and width of the boxes, and so we're making sure that we're cutting to the exact width. So the longer pieces here are 52.5 inches, and the shorter pieces will be 50 inches or 52 inches. So, and then we will use some wood glue and meet them at the corners, and then use our brad nailer to kind of secure them, throw them on top of these, and then screw them in. So I'm going to finish cutting the last one, and then we'll start piecing these together. Alright, so now I've put on the four pieces that I've cut at 45-degree angles to match up the sides. Now we're going to screw in these pieces. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel and check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. For more information, go to CoyoteMountainoutdoors.com.